Good morning, everybody. It's your girl, Miracle Sims, and it's time for the juice. It is April 6th, 2020, and I would like to say, you guys, man, I missed you all so much. Just missing that one day I feel all the difference from missing that one day, y'all. Like from the exercise that I did today, it felt really rusty to feeling that something was a little bit missing yesterday when I didn't do it. I know that we shared the first panel discussion, so yeah, thank you all for listening to that. And special shout out to my first panelist to join me to have a panel discussion with God, Sex, and Love. It was all about soul ties. So yes, special thanks to London A. Morrison, Neil Newman, and Kelvin Carter for joining me for that conversation. It was an awesome time. I'm looking forward to doing it again. But yeah, thank you all so much for listening and everything as well. But we did share that yesterday, but I'm telling y'all, man, not getting up yesterday and not doing the juice, I felt some kind of way. I did. I really, really did, y'all. But hey, I'm back. I'm back at it, and if the Lord's will, I'm gonna keep it going on, daily for you and for me, man. That's how I'm feeling about it, for you and for me. Not only did we, launch a new segment for you all, but yesterday was Palm Sunday, which is the first day of the Holy Week, aka Passion Week. If you're not familiar with that term, friends, it is basically the week before Easter, that just basically kind of celebrates and consists of the suffering and death of Jesus Christ. Just a time to remember and reflect that. So that started yesterday with Palm Sunday. And speaking of Easter Sunday, as you all know, we are all quarantined, or all in our homes and things like that. And so I came across a challenge on Facebook. Maybe it's not a challenge, maybe it's more of a petition or something. I don't know. It's an idea. And it basically was saying we should just all get out of our houses, just come outside on Easter Sunday. Put on some worship music and just, worship on Easter Sunday. And I want to see if you all want to do that. If you guys want to do that, I will. Maybe I'll pause on the juice. I might still get up and do my thing, because like I said, I definitely missed it yesterday. But instead of maybe doing the juice, maybe I'll go live on our Facebook page, God, Sex, and Love on the Facebook page. Go live and worship with y'all in that way on Easter Sunday at 7. So what I'll do is I'll put up an event today and see if you all want to join me. See if you guys want to see that. I mean, if not, I might still do it. I just might not go live. But if you guys want to see it or want to be a part of it, let me know. I'll go live and we'll do that. In honor of what Jesus did for us all those years ago. Yeah. So just let me know, folks. Let me know. So with that being said, I think I want to start with a one of those daily devotionals that the Bible app has, and it's a Bible plan. It's called Why Easter. I think I want to take this week to do that with you all. So if you guys want to follow along with it with me, you guys can go to the Bible app and look in the Bible plans and go to Why Easter and join it with me. We can chat about it and everything like that, unless the Lord leads me to do something else with these morning juices, wants me to tell you all something else, in spite of the Bible plan. I'm thinking about just using that for this week in honor of Easter and the Holy Week, the Passion Week. So but of course, as you guys are following me with the juice, I'll let you know if we're not going to talk about it today or something like that. Because like I said, I want to just let the Spirit lead with what I'm doing with this. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So today I'm going to start with day 1 in the Bible plan. And that basically asks the question, why do we need Jesus? Do we all know, why do we need Jesus? Well, friends, one thing is that we were all created to live a relationship with God. We were created to live in relationship with God. And, we all know the reason why we are no longer in that relationship automatically. If we go back to Genesis, we know that, right? With Adam and Eve, but we won't go into that, y'all. We're gonna stick to the juice and talk about why we need this relationship with Jesus. Why do we need Jesus? So basically the thing is, friends, until we find that relationship, there's always going to be something that is missing in our lives. And so there's always going to be this void that is just empty. And so there's a lot of ways that we try to fill this void. We try to fill it with money. We try to fill it with drugs, drinking excess alcohol, sex, work, music, sports, success, and other human relationships. And so, all of those things aren't necessarily bad, but, I think the problem is when we're trying to use those things to fill that void, it's just never going to get filled, people. And I can say even in my life, I believe I've tried to do that. There was a point in my life that I was just so focused on, finding love and wanted to be, I guess, in the position I am now, like married and all that stuff. And it's like, but even in spite of all of that, at least for me, and it's crazy because, I'm somebody that grew up in the church and, my mother is an evangelist and everything like that. Shout out to Evangelist Evelyn Ann Sims O'Neill, who's been following me on the juice. So, hey, Mama, if you're listening. But yeah, she was, that person that, pretty much introduced me to the Bible and Jesus and everything. But I would say that I really, really started to build my own relationship in my adult life. I started to build my own relationship with Christ. And the ironic thing is that the void that I was trying to fill with relationships led me to ultimately filling it with the relationship with Christ and, the relationship with God. And so, it's very important that we don't, take these things, these earthly things, and try to fill that void, because at the end of the day, it's never going to be filled. And so you'll never be fulfilled no matter how much success you get, how much money, how much any of these things that you try to put into your life and fill that void is not going to fill it. So I think the sooner that we grasp that, the sooner that we will be able to, build that relationship with God and be in relationship with God by Jesus Christ. So, let's just give an example of that, friends. John 6:35 said, "And Jesus said unto them, I am the bread of life. He that cometh to me shall never hunger, and he that believeth on me shall never thirst." So, friends, let's just come to Jesus. Let's believe on him so we can fill that void and, start to... it's one of those things, friends. It really is like, it seems like it's so easy, but at the same time, I totally understand that it's not as easy as it sounds, I think the thing I struggled with in my journey was and the thing I questioned God about, especially when I was so focused on, having a relationship, I was like, well, Lord, I desire this type of relationship, or I desire this type of interaction. And I know that I should come to you, and I keep feeling that you want me to build this relationship with you, but at the same time, I'm like, but you can't hold me like, like a man can, or I'm like, how am I supposed to have this type of relationship with you? So here I was trying to fill the void, trying to just where is my husband? But even now that I'm married, I sometimes still feel that void. And it's because it's not that human relationship cannot ever fill that void that is within us. So I think the sooner that we grasp it, the sooner that we can just we'll get into this, friends. Basically, like we say, that He is the only one, Jesus. He's the only one that can satisfy our deepest hunger, because he is the one that makes it possible for our relationship with God to be restored. So just some ways that he do that is, helping us find a meaning and purpose for our lives. See, the only way we can really truly find that meaning and purpose for our life is through a relationship with God. So there you go. It's like if we're lost as to what our purpose is, we're lost as to what we're supposed to be doing. Like, as soon as you build that relationship with God, he's going to start to show you. Again, like I said, this whole concept of God, sex, and love was something that was given me years ago. But I would say that it was given after I built my relationship with Christ. It wasn't a situation where, not when I was sitting here. Well, I don't know. I feel like we'll get into my story another time. Let's keep going. So yes, and also to remind us that life beyond death. So through Christ, we can have eternal life. So, I think we're all, well, maybe not everybody, but I mean, I think the majority of us, maybe we are concerned about death. Maybe we, I don't think anybody wants to die, and so there might be this type of concern about that. But when you have that relationship with Christ and you have that relationship with God, you know that, there is life beyond death. So, and then last but not least, forgiveness. Jesus made it possible for us all to be forgiven for our sins. And of course, again, just to reiterate, to have that relationship with God. So, friends, that is why we need Jesus. And I hope that encourages you all today to go ahead and just accept the gift that God has given us through Jesus, so we can be in relationship with him, and then ultimately get into our purposes and things like that. But let's go ahead and wrap this thing up, friends. We got the verse of the day. It is Matthew 5:10. It says, "Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven." So take some time to marinate on that today, friends. Thank you all so much for listening. Check us out on Facebook for that event. Also check it out for the link to the Bible plan this week. And I hope you all have a wonderful day.